Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I got another stove that I didn't need, but I kind of always wanted one of these. So, I never even opened it yet, I just got it. Um, I paid $15.88 total. That's with the price of the item, tax, and there was free shipping. And I got it from Wally World. It came pretty quick. I'm gonna say probably like I don't know, 6 or 7 days, and it was here. Um, it's an alcohol stove. It's pretty much a Trangia, I guess you say, knockoff. And the reason why I got this was I have a few alcohol stoves. You probably seen them when I was doing the pouch cozy cooking thing. Um, I have a couple that I made. I have an awesome one that our brother, A.K. Salaman Forever, sent me. But I wanted one that I could put alcohol in and keep it in there, seal it with a cover. So that's why I was looking for the Trangia type stoves. Now, this one, actually, our brother, Chief Kirk, he has a video out. He did it years ago, but it's funny when I was searching for alcohol stoves, Trangia knockoffs, or through YouTube, they all of a sudden, the next day, all these suggestions come up of videos, and his came up, and I thought to myself, wow, I just bought one of these, and he just bought one of these. And I didn't even realize till the next day that he did that video, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. So, so I got this one, and, I ended up, I showed you that clean burning, denatured alcohol. I ended up seeing it drop in price again. So I got it at $4.04. It actually was dropped again by 50%. It was $2.02, and there was 4 quarts left. I had to buy them. So now I got a gallon and a half of denatured alcohol, and I said, I definitely want to get a little stove. Again, I don't need it. I got so many. I got wood burning stoves. I have my little twig stoves. I got propane stoves. I got the little butane, propane micro stoves. But I had to grab one of these. So let's take a look. All right. Comes in a little pouch. I like that right off the bat. And the reason why I went with this one is because it has a stand. Chief, look at this. It's exactly like yours. I think he got a Red Camp. This one was called a, began with an M. Mulan or something like that. But I'm going to guess they're all made in the same place and just labeled another way. So right off the bat, it's got, let me see, this should turn. Let me unscrew this cap. All right, so this is your snuffer cap. And I believe, yeah, so this is sort of like your simmer ring. So you can control the fire. That's pretty cool. It's a little stiff. It should go, yeah, it goes all the way around. All right, so we got that. We got a snuffer cap, which I like. And then here you have your stove. And there it is. So I saw a few reviews on this, and they were saying about the holes. It might even have been, who was it that I saw? It might have been Paleo Hiker MD that was saying that they had to make it a little bit different, add their own little twist compared to the Trangia, where the hole sizes are different. So you have a bigger one, a smaller one, bigger one, smaller one, bigger one, smaller one. So we got the O-ring in there, which is cool. And then this pot stand, this should fit right down in there, which it does. Now, if you see this little edge here, if you bend these down a little bit, it should grab into there, into that one. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be using it that way. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. So you'd have to bring these down a little bit further, and it could catch on there. So you could get it up a little bit higher. But I'm going to leave it just like this. So you can use this stand like this, put your pot on it. You could take this and you could turn it around and put it down here. So now you're getting different heights. And again, depending on what kind of cup you have, if your cup doesn't fit on these 3 points, you could easily just take this stand and flip it around this way and your cup will fit on there. So let's take it over to the bench and let's see how it burns. All right, so you expected me to be over at my bench, which I actually was. I actually finished this video, edited it, uploaded it, and then I saw something and I was like, duh. So I was just explaining on how you could use this stand. You could use it this way. You could put it in here and use it that way. And then I was watching the video and the guy was like, those are all fine and dandy, but it was actually designed to go this way. And I was like, why did I not see that? So that gives you another option. If you look here, your flame is going to be pretty far away now from the top. Let's see if I can get a measurement. So now you got 2 1/8 inches from where your flame's going to come out. Let me take this off. So you got 2 1/2 inches now from here to there. And I'm thinking that if you're using a pan, that's going to be good because it should be able to get the flame nice underneath it. Now, it's pretty stable. I guess once you got the pan on top, it's going to be good. But again, you could always turn it over, or you could slide it in there. So I just thought that that was cool. I wanted to add that in here. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. So the first thing I want to do is see how it holds the fuel without leaking. Okay. Get that out of the way. Let's put the cover on. Now I know I did drip a little bit on the edge. Let me let that clean up. All right. Well, look at that. So it doesn't leak. That's great. I mean, that's the main reason why I bought it. All right, so let's open this up. Well, let's put this into the stand. Make sure my hands don't have any alcohol on them. Let's get that out of the way, and let's light this up. And always remember, with alcohol stoves, you don't always see that flame. All right, but I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as I lit it, the little bit of alcohol that was on the outside, it almost looks like it's drying up. Well, it's actually on fire. So let's let that go. I think we were at like 1 minute and 30 something, but I'm not really like timing this and going to see how long it takes to boil water and all of that stuff. I just basically want to make sure that it blooms and how a cup fits on it. So I'll be back in a moment. All right, I think it's starting to bloom. Yeah. It's a blooming. That's a nice flame. Now, one thing I didn't even think about was I should have tried whatever pot or cup I was going to use on it before I started it. Because obviously, once you got it set up in whatever configuration you got the stand in, you're not going to be able to take it out and change it, right? So I have this pot, which I have no problem fitting on there, okay? But this little cup, well, it kind of does, but not really, right? So this, for this, if I'm using this cup, I definitely got to turn that stand over. Let's see what this simmer ring, what that looks like. Yeah, that definitely, you could definitely control the flame. All right, so that put out the bloom. Turn the light back off. All right, it's blooming right back up again. So that's definitely a cool feature. I like it. This is hot. That's warm. All right, so we good? Yeah. So I could turn this. What did I do there? Oh, I see. There's a little lip there that grabs underneath. All right, so let's see if it puts it out. Bingo! And it's out. All right, so first impressions, I dig it. The fuel doesn't leak. I like the snuffer cap and the simmering aspect of it, because everyone knows, well, not everyone knows, acting like I'm some kind of alcohol stove expert, but if you have an alcohol stove without a simmer ring, it's hard to get a simmer, basically, because it's just going to be at one consistent heat. So definitely first impressions is I dig it. Alcohol doesn't leak out. You have the versatility of having a pot stand where you could turn it over. Like I said, use smaller cups. Use it this way. You know, I'm sure you could even get a small little frying pan on top of that thing. I know my little takedown frying pan would work great with that. So, you know, for a knockoff, it's pretty cool. I definitely dig it. We got the seal in there. It blooms great. There's nothing bad I could say about it right now. I mean, the only other thing I could do is, you know, cook something up and out in the bush and see what it's like. So I definitely recommend it. Like I said, look for some deals. Some of them said free shipping, but then they when you go to check out, there's a shipping charge. This one, $15.88 with tax and free shipping. So definitely worth it. The Trangia ones without the stand, I think are probably around the same. I was looking at Solo makes one, but they were like $20 just for the stove, which, you know, had the simmer cap, snuffer, and the seal and everything like that. So, but this one with the stand, I think is definitely worth it. Because to buy a stand and the Trangia, you're probably going to pay, I would say somewhere around 30, 35 bucks. So this is like half the price. Yep, definitely worth it. Check it out, folks. I know a lot of you already have one of these, and again, it's another stove that I really didn't need, but I really wanted. And I got to use up my gallon and a half of denatured alcohol. And again, I didn't really have any kind of weird smell to this. But you know, I am in my garage and I got the door open, so, but I didn't really notice any weird odor coming from it. So this, this green formula. I'll show it to you again. So there you go. Well, thanks for coming along and checking out my new stove. I'm sending you all much, much love and respect. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are staying safe. And I thank you for coming along. We'll see you on the next one.